everybody, it's Eric from Aquanuga. Today's video is a product spotlight and we're going to be taking a look at the Tidal Wave MD Series pumps. These are magnetic drive pumps, so they are low energy usage. These come in 7 different sizes. There's a 250 gallon per hour, 350, 550, 750, 1000, 1250, and a 1500. Those are, of course, like with all pumps, the maximum flow. The actual flow is going to depend on the application. So we're going to start with the smaller series here. The 250, 350, 550, and 750 are all going to be the same body size and connections. So when we get into the box, we'll have our instruction manual that's going to cover care, warranty, and all that. And we'll get to the pump itself and a barb connection. So these are going to have a 3/4 inch male threaded discharge, as well as the included barbed fitting, which will accept 3/4 inch or 1 inch tubing. The inlet, which is covered by the screen, a lot of people are just simply going to use the screen, but if you did want to connect to something else, we're just going to take that screen off and access the 1 inch male thread connection to run to maybe a little pre-filter or what have you on that. Have a nice long 20-foot power cord. When we need to clean, service this pump, which is something that should be checked regularly, the volute here, that's the pump cover that covers the impeller, is just going to need to be removed. We do have a lock screw, so we just need a Phillips screwdriver. So we will just loosen the lock screw here. And then with the lock screw removed, this is just going to have a counterclockwise turn, about a 1/4 turn to remove that. One other note, if you wanted to install this volute so that instead of the pipe coming off the top, you wanted it coming off the side, you can absolutely do that. Just start with that rotated and lock it on so that it would be coming out the side. We also have mounting brackets here if you want to secure this to a certain location in the ponder fountain. At that point, we can pull the impeller assembly out. And we may want to just use a soft cloth, clean off the magnet itself here, clean the cavity that goes into. Make sure we don't lose any of our parts as we're pulling that out. There's a rubber stopper on both ends. A lot of times that's going to stay in the volute and in the bottom when you pull that out, and that's all right. But you also have these 2 little friction washers, one on either side. Insert that back, put the friction washer on this side, lock back into place, and resecure with the locking screw. Very simple. But that regular maintenance, checking that every month or 2 is definitely going to be a good idea. Improve the lifespan and operation of the pump. Now when we get into the 1000 and larger, everything is going to be the same, again, except for our connections. The physical size of the pump is a little bit larger. Our screen, of course, is a little bit larger. And our connection sizes are a little larger. So here we're going to have a 1 inch male thread for your discharge and a 1.5 inch male thread for your intake. Our included fittings, like the other sizes, we have a barbed connector. Barbed connector here is going to take a 1 inch or 1.25 inch tubing. Or if we're wanting to convert to a standard pipe thread to run PVC, then we have a threaded connector here, 1 inch female thread to 1.5 inch female thread. You can just put a a male adapter in that, and you're ready, in this case, for an 1.5" PVC, or to adapt to whatever it is that you may be running. Same as far as volute removal and accessing the impeller. You have a locking screw, remove that, twist, access clean. These can also be replaced that way. You can replace the impeller easily. The motors themselves on these are going to have a 5-year warranty. The impeller is covered for that first year. So after that first year, if your impeller wears, breaks, you can get just that part and replace that without having to replace the whole pump. Hope that helps explain the Tidal Wave MD Series pumps. As always, if you have any questions, please reach out. We're here to help. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.